Welcome to the Accidental Overlander. This is Ryan. Today we are camping in the George Washington National Forest, and it's looking a little different today. We have our new puppy Piper out here, if you've never met her. My wife Brianna is out here, and that's it. There are no kids out here on this trip. So we're doing that. It's a little bit different, and right now we're just kind of hanging out, but we are going to do some hiking and walking around, and we have a very nice setup, and we are cooking some good food, and yeah, let's go camping without kids. On my last trip, then you know it was a very cold trip. I complained a lot. It's cold. It was pretty cold. It's cold, man. So on this trip, we got a couple new items that'll hopefully make it a little easier. We're using this new tent out, which doesn't let the wind go through quite as much. And then we also have two new sleeping bags that are 0 degrees and 15 degrees, and I will say, just off using them last night, it made it way nicer to sleep here than it did last time when I woke up at 3 in the morning and it was freezing. So get a sleeping bag that works, and then we even have a little mat that only costs us like $20 for two that keep me way warmer than last time too, and they are helping out a lot. So sleeping bag and a mat to keep you warm, and it makes it a lot better to sleep at night than it was the last
time. With no kids around, we were able to do a ton of walking around and hiking. Even the streams that are usually flowing with water had slowed to a trickle, allowing Brianna and I a hiking path that is rarely used.
behind me is my old campsite from the last video. that I'll put a link in the description below if you want to watch it. But the water's so low now, we were able to walk right across, where last time I wasn't able to do that at all. Kind of see the other angle. The firewood holder's still doing good, staying strong. There's a lot of firewood in it, but it's cool to be able to come. We were able to just walk to this. I didn't even realize how close it was to the one that we were at, but yeah, it's cool to be able to come to this one and check it out and kind of see how campsites kind of keep changing over time when you come to them, even just with the seasons or with the people that stayed there before, and how it looks different. Because the fire pit's always changing a little bit, almost no matter what. So that's just kind of cool to come back and be able to show Piper the other place I stayed at. So one of the only challenges we were facing this weekend was the weather. When I looked at the weather when we were coming up, it was supposed to be raining all day yesterday, all day today, and all day tomorrow. But since we had a babysitter, we weren't passing up the opportunity. We were going to come up here anyway, no matter what. And so far, we have gotten extremely lucky. It rained last night once we got in the tent. So around at 11:30, it started raining, and then kind of rained off and on during the night, which the tent held up pretty good. But it wasn't a true rainstorm, so we'll have to wait on that. But got some people coming. These are the first people I've seen the whole time. That's a lot of Jeeps. But so far we've been extremely lucky, and it just rained last night. It hasn't rained at all today. The sun was actually out, but it's starting to get gray. But the good news about that is it's going to make me try this awning for the first time ever. So we're going to get it set up, and whether we have to use it or not, at least it'll be set up so if it starts raining, we will have a place to go. Pretty nice setup. First time I've had it out here. If it does rain today, we will see how it works, and I will let you guys know. And whether it works or not, I know it looks cool, and you know that's all I care about anyway. All right, guys, it is day 3. Sometime during the last night, I lost my voice, which sucks a little bit, but the trip has still been fun. We opted for an easy breakfast today, just a little oatmeal. So we got a fire going. We're gonna hike around a little bit, pack up camp, and then probably head out of here. It was still a fun trip. It was nice to get out here without the kids. It was fun not having any really responsibilities. All we really did was walk around, sit by the fire, and sit by the stream. So there wasn't too much going on to film. But the new sleeping bags worked very well. The new tent worked very well. And so did the sleeping pads. So it is calling for rain. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit right now. But we're going to get out of here soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. If it did, give it a thumbs up. And we will see you next time.